Stakeholders in the energy sector are putting young people at the forefront in finding renewable energy solutions. The growing population and the negative impacts of climate change are necessitating adoption to renewable energy, and therefore, stakeholders in the energy sector have deemed it crucial to involve young people. In Uganda, 90% of the population uses firewood and charcoal as primary sources of energy for cooking, according to Uganda National Household Survey of 2021 by Uganda National Bureau of Statistics. The demand for biomass is therefore not suitable as the population continues to grow. This requires that alternative and friendly sources of energy have to be innovated. This is why stakeholders in the energy sector are involving young people to find solutions for renewable energy. Step Up Standard Limited, a non-government organization, placed a call for an essay contest where young people were required to write about the possibility of Uganda adopting to clean energy.
This was an essay competition, but it was really not meant for just writing an essay, reviewing it and awarding people. It was so that we come together. We used it as an entry point to come together as players towards addressing climate change. So we've developed linkages, which we hope will develop into partnerships. We want to continue mentoring the people who've competed so that they can make good what they are proposing and so that they can improve their writing. So there's various directions that we think this might go. As Step Up, we are setting up a community. What we are calling this a platform where different generations meet together. And in that community, we hope that the research issues, the innovation issues that young people come up with, they can get panel beaten in this kind of community interaction, so that then they can be realized and brought to reality. We also want to do some research together with young people.
Leaving no one behind is a reason as to why we have to include everybody in this energy integration agenda. Why? I'll use the motto for a school in Western Uganda, Bara High School, a tree bends when it is still young. So when you include the young people, they will have that knowledge and they will be ambassadors to their homes and their communities.
A total of 8 schools from 3 districts of Wakiso, Mubende and Kampala participated, and Bahemuka Makres emerged winner in the youth category. And Nakasita Betty came second, while Leah Rogers was the winner in the secondary category.
They wanted us to write an essay whether it is possible or impossible for Uganda, like any other country globally, to adapt to green energy. There is nothing that is impossible until it is impossible. My essay mostly was seeing on how we can use renewable energy, basically in transport, in industry, and home-based. And for home-based, we can currently, the Uganda Rural Electrification Agency and the UMEME, they are advocating for use of electricity. They have actually even cut tariffs. So we are calling upon people, we should adapt to such kind of energy that we think is not going to pollute our environment. We can also resort to using solar or sunshine energy. That's also one of the sources of renewable energy. These ones are actually cheaper over a long run, and you know, Uganda being having a tropical climate, it means that in most cases we have enough sunshine in most parts of the country. So this is actually very easy. Nowadays we are having solars of both sizes. You can actually access it at even the nearest trading centers in your homes. Also in industry, we have actually seen they have started manufacturing electric buses and rechargeable. And we have seen the example of the Kayola bus, which is actually along now Kampala, to decongest. You know, most of our cars are using fossil fuel that is actually very dangerous to our environment. We might not feel it right now, but however, with time, we shall feel the repercussions of the number, or as long as pollutants continue increasing in our environment, these emissions from our cars, they are going to impact our health. So prevention is better than cure.
The theme was, it was saying that it is impossible for Ugandans to adopt clean energy in the cooking, transport, and the industrial sector, and we were tasked to discuss. So when I first read it, well, it felt incredible, such emotion really, knowing the fact that, you know, we are facing a lot of existential threats from climate change, and, you know, fossil fuels are really becoming such a problem. So when I looked around me, I clearly saw a lot of possibilities. You know, Ugandans gradually adopting this clean energy. So I decided to participate. I wrote an essay. I argued that it is clearly very possible for Ugandans to adopt clean energy in these three sectors. Now, for example, if we consider the cooking sector, right? So we have hydroelectricity that can be used for cooking, and this is clean energy. We have solar now that has been developed that can be used in cooking. We have other, you know, other cooking technologies using energy-saving stoves and all that. So you really see that with time, Ugandans are going to take this up, and then clean energy will be integrated into this sector. And with time, of course, we may be able to successfully move away from these non-renewable energy sources, such as the firewood, the charcoal, and, you know, using fossil fuels like the petrol and all that.
The young people, in the terms of the environment, what we saw was it is just surface value. There is no real depth in knowledge about what is going on. They hear the words climate change, they hear clean energy, but they do not really conceptualize and understand what is really going on. So this was a good opportunity for them to just look in depth.
Uganda's journey in involving young people to contribute to finding solutions for renewable energy is critical because they are the future generation.